What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In this one we're continuing Football Manager 2019. As you can see on the screen, I'm using a different skin. Thought I'd shake it up a bit, try and get it a bit more aesthetically pleasing for you guys to watch. Just to basically shake it up a bit. Let me know what you think of the skin. I like it, to be honest. I really like it, but it's up to you guys whether or not I continue using it or whether or not I go back to the old skin. But in the last episode I had a comment. I'm not going to put it on screen, but basically it was from Connor saying, you know, great video, great series at the minute, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, guys. I'm really glad you're enjoying this series. So, on the screen right now is obviously our tactics screen. I just wanted to show you this little part here, role ability. The assistant manager's opinion on the player's current ability in the selected role. Now, this star rating depends on how comfortable or how proficient they are in that specific role. So they could be 5 stars in a League One. It completely depends on how comfortable they are. The attributes have nothing to do with it. So as the season progresses, they'll get more comfortable in that role, hence the star rating. And I just wanted to show you the likes of Jack Baldwin here, who is a centre-back, centre defender here, and he's obviously on the defend, but he's 4 out of 5 stars. Now, he is, like, genuinely, he is so comfortable in that role. So he's going to perform really well. Now, the likes of Chris Maguire, Lyndon, Gooch, Caravelle are only on 3 stars. So they'll blow hot and cold throughout the rest of the season until they get used to that, role in that position. So, I also just wanted to quickly show you our good start of the season. So in the first 5 games, we've had Charlton 2-1 win, Luton 2-0 away victory, a 3-0 home victory against Doncaster, a 2-1 home victory against Scunthorpe, and a 4-0 away win against Gillingham. In this episode, we have the Wimbledon game, Cambridge, Oxford, Stoke under-23s, and Fleetwood. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to see if we can continue keeping this this unbeaten run going, guys, because like I say, I'm really enjoying Football Manager. I've logged something like 96 hours, maybe 100 hours plus on this game already, and it's only been out a couple of months. Like, that is how much I love Football Manager, and I can play this for hours and hours and hours. I could play this all day and not get bored. That's how much I love Football Manager. Anyway, jumping into the game against Wimbledon, Sky Bet League One. As you can see, their run of form is poor. They are 20th in the table here on 3 points after 4 games. We are sitting comfortable at the top of the league, 2 points clear ahead of Barnsley in 2nd place. So I'm genuinely looking at this game as, you know, a no-brainer. We're going into it on a run of good form, and obviously keeping the team exactly as it is. Will Grigg and Josh Madger there with a partnership. Catamol and 09 also have partnership in the centre of midfield, as well as Baldwin and Ozturk at centre-back. Now, believe it or not, Ozturk, I was a bit suspicious of Ozturk at the start of the season, but he's actually doing okay. So we'll keep him in there for now. We also have replacements if need be in the likes of you know, Louvens or Flanagan. So we do have options if need be. But I'm looking at that team, I'm really liking that team. So let's jump into this game against Wimbledon and let's see if we can get 3 points, guys. Also, guys, I do want to say, just ignore the little buzzing in the background. That's just, that's the heater because it's really cold today. So if you do hear like a humming in the background, that's my heater. But Cherry Red Record Stadium, AFC Wimbledon, into the dressing room, guys. I'm just going to hand it over to the assistant, you know, to carry on from where you left off last match. Let's jump into it. Maguire to swing this corner in. Will Grigg at the back post. Falls to Baldwin. What can he do with it? Can't more. Swing it back out. 09. Ozturk. Baldwin. Beautiful. Get that cross in. It's Madger! It's Madger with his 3rd goal of the season. It's 1-0. That is actually a really good header. That's why we need to keep him in real life. That is why we need to keep him. But it's 1-0. I'm happy with that. Pinnock here with a free kick. And it's cleared by Catamol. He manages to block the shot. What's going on? Pinnock again, whip the ball in. It's cleared by 09. That's beautiful. Just get that away. Just clear it away, guys. Just keep clearing it away. As you can see, guys, I'm repping the boys. I've got my Sunderland top on. I've got to rep the boys when I'm managing them. Come on. It's all Jan. Our record signing, I think. Oviedo. 09. Luke 09 with an absolute banger on that left foot. He loves his left foot. It's like I said in pre-season, but Luke 09 with an absolute banger from range, and he's put it past the keeper. That's beautiful. Alright guys, in half time in this game against Wimbledon, 2-0 up, Maja and a 9 with the goals, and I'm genuinely happy with this performance. I'm just going to quickly switch this to bars so we can actually visually see the difference. You know, we've had 9 shots, we've had 4 on target, 4 off target. So where's the other one shot? That's only 8. But we've had 59% possession. We've been dominant. We've been dominant in this game. The scoreline proves that. You know, they've had 3 team analysis here at the bottom middle. You know, they've had 3 negatives. We've had 1 negative and 2 plus. So I'm okay with this. Dressing room, we're just going to let them know that their performance has been really good and to keep it going. And we're jumping into the second half. Well, we're in at it on time. Maguire swings that corner in, but there's no one on the end of it. Ozturk here. Gooch. Get it back out to Maguire. That's it, Maguire on that left foot. That's the full-time whistle, guys. It's a 2-0 win. No matter, there was nothing in that second half. It just basically straight away. What happened was 45 minutes all the way up to the substitutions, and then obviously the Mumba substitution as well, and then what you've just seen. The second half was absolutely boring, but I'll take a 2-0 win. It keeps our run going. I'm happy with that. Passionate. Well done, lads. Good win. Just to continue on and basically see what happens. Alright guys, we've got our match against Cambridge now in the Caravelle Cup second round, and I just basically wanted to quickly point this out. As far as transfers is concerned, I know that we for some reason have a really big budget, and I'm not sure why. I think Football Manager may have pooped itself on that one, or bugged itself out on that one. But basically, I'm going to keep the transfers realistic, because I don't want to spoil the series. I want this to be, you know, try and be as realistic as possible with the transfers. I don't want to go out buying the likes of say Sancho or Foden straight away. I just want to be like, you know, I want to keep it as simplistic and as realistic as possible. So, going into the Cambridge versus Sunderland game in the Carabao Cup second round. Going to keep the same team as before. They're pretty okay as far as fitness is concerned there. 94%, 95, 96. So they're all relatively okay. Caravelle there on 9 on 93. So it might end up substituting them. Why is... Oh, Gooch is a dick. Yeah, I forgot about that. But but yeah, I'm happy with the way the team is playing. You never change something that's working. And right now, this team is working. So, go straight into this game and let's see if we can get through the next round, guys. Oviedo with a throw. Oh! Referee! Off. Bye. Have fun, Gary Deegan. Twat. That was uncalled for. Now go punish them, boys. Cut them all straight in, winning that ball back. That's beautiful. Switch it. Oviedo. Get down your line. Maguire. Looking for the overlap. Maguire. 09. On that left foot again. God, that kid loves his left foot. Maguire to swing this in. Falls to 09. Back out to Maguire. That's a pen. Surely. Are you mad? Dorian into Greg. Greg swings that ball in. That's a pen! Referee! Yes! Maguire to take the penalty. Alright. Maguire, you can't miss this. You can't. Surely can't miss this. Bang. Safe. Safe pen. Safe pen. Straight into the top bins. That's beautiful. It's 1-0 in the 4th minute. We're looking good. Maguire. Nope. Try that again. Cut them all. Looking for the 1-2 with Oviedo. Oviedo to swing that ball in. It's Gooch at the back post! It's Lyndon Gooch with 2-0 up in 5 minutes. That was straight from kickoff as well. Like, that's straight from kickoff. What? Gooch. That's a free kick and a booking. He's off again. They've had 2 people sent off. They're down to 9 men. Oviedo into Gooch. Gooch to bang it. Unlucky. Yo. They're down to 9 men in 7 minutes. We should storm this game. Oviedo. Ozturk at the back post. Gooch. Unlucky. I'll applaud. I'll applaud. Oviedo. Maja. It's a good chance. It's a good chance. You know, I complain sometimes, like I complained last episode that nothing was happening, and then everything just happens in this match. Like what? I mean, they're just wasting possession right now. I mean, I'm okay with that, to be honest. You know, it gives us the ball back, just makes us more dominant in the match. I can't see 9 men coming back from 2-0. I really can't. But Maguire, can he make this 3? That's a... I thought that was a good save, but it wasn't. Can we win this back, boys? They've got dunked down this left-hand side. Get stuck in, boys. Good save, McLaughlin. That should never have happened. You're getting sloppy. Behave yourselves. Dunk to swing this ball in. Baldwin's there. Dunk again. Swings that ball in. Ozturk's there. Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Boys, if we concede it. Well. That happened. Going to start demanding more from the boys. And that is half time, guys, and we are 2-1 up at half time. Despite how dominant we've been, they've come back into the match. They actually have a way back into the match after that Harrison dunk free kick right at the end of the half. Looking at the results in the Caravelle Cup at the minute, in this top right hand corner, Crystal Palace are losing 2-1 to West Ham United. I need Barnsley to beat the Mags. Oh, actually, no. If the Mags can win, if Newcastle can win 1-0, we can draw. If we can draw them in the next round and beat them, that would be the icing on the cake for this series already. Everton's 2-0 up against Norwich. What about the other Premier League tie? Where is that? Or is that later? Or that might be the next night actually. Never mind. But still 2-1 up. So we're going to tell the boys to, you know, not to get complacent. The 2 men down, we can get a result, and let's just keep going. Substitution time though. Charlie White for Will Grigg, Duncan Watmore for Chris Maguire. We're going to leave it like that for now. See if we can shake things up a bit. Ozturk into Oviedo. Ozturk, come on, do something with it, boys. 09. That's a good bit of play. Oviedo down this left hand side. That's a pen! Referee! Gooch to take the penalty. I'm not keen on Gooch, to be honest, taking the pen. Solid pen. Solid pen. He proved us wrong. I was not keen on Lyndon Gooch taking that penalty, guys, but I'm actually that's actually okay. He's actually done bits there. Gooch again on the ball. 09 swings it out to Toljan. Toljan to swing it in. Gooch. Can we get that ball in the box, boys? Can we get a fourth just to kill the game off? Cat them all. Oviedo. Charlie White with an absolute banger. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Oviedo with a cross and obviously left foot volley there from Charlie White. Oviedo with a free kick and he's just missed it. But that was a fantastic, unexpected fourth goal as well. That was good. That was good. Oviedo swing that ball in. It's Duncan Watmore. It's 5. That's a praise. That's a praise. We've well and truly put this game to bed. And it also keeps our unbeaten streak running, like, throughout the season in all competitions. So that's good. That's very, very good. Well done, boys. And that is full time, guys. And after that dominant performance in the second half, we've gone on and won 5-1. Shaky, kind of a bit of a shaky half-time team talk, to be honest. If I'm actually being honest, considering they were 2-1, the score was 2-1, and they were sort of coming back into the game. But those two men, they went down when they went down to 9 men. It was just, that was it. You know, we capitalised on the numerical advantage, and obviously Wyke, Watmore, and Gooch getting on the score sheet again. So I'm happy with that. Dressing room, tell the boys that the performance was interesting, excellent, nice victory, well done boys, everyone's happy, job done. Okay then guys, and we've had 16 players called up for international duty. So for Northern Ireland, Flanagan and Will Grigg have been selected. Ozturk for Turkey. That was a bit of a tongue twister there. Scotland, Dylan McGeoch, Chris Maguire, John McLaughlin and Donald Love have been selected for their respective international team. Brian Oviedo has been called up for Costa Rica, Lyndon Gooch for the States, and Sam Brotherton, who's on loan at the moment, but he's been called up for New Zealand. As for the under-21s, England under-21s, Madja and Hume have been selected. Barley Mumba's been selected for the England under-20s. And Aidan McGeady has been selected for the Republic of Ireland. I'm actually genuinely happy about that. We've been those players have been playing really well. And I'm happy that Madge has been selected for the England under-21s as well. So it gives him a chance to get some international experience under his belt, which means his attributes will increase yet again. And the Carabao Cup third round draw, guys. So, draw all teams. Straight away we get Burnley, a Premier League team. That is going to be very interesting, actually, because it's going to basically give us a test. This will be our biggest test of the season so far. Burnley away as well, so it's at Turf Moor. That's a tough one. Who did Newcastle get? Newcastle got Leeds, so they've actually got a pretty easy fixture, in my opinion. You know, they could easily go on and win that fixture. I'm just looking at the other fixtures as well. Scunthorpe, Liverpool. I feel sorry for Scunthorpe. City, Millwall. Again, sorry, Millwall. Fulham, Chelsea. All Premier League tie there. Wigan, Watford. Could be a decent game, that, actually, if I'm being honest. West Ham, Leicester, another Premier League tie for West Ham in the competition. Southampton, Everton, another Premier League tie there. So obviously as the rounds get on, it's going to get the stage where it's going to be like Prem versus Prem, Prem versus Prem, Prem versus Prem. But if I'm brutally honest, I'm happy that we've got to the third round. What's our competitions for? Yeah, reach third round. So that's our expectation done. I've got an itchy eye. I do apologise for that. But we've got the third round expectation is basically what the board wants, and we've basically achieved that by getting Burnley in the third round. So the further we get that, the more that bar here, 55%, the more that will go up. But I'm actually happy with that. That's an expectation already ticked off. I'm happy with that. And we have our game now against Oxford, guys. And during, I didn't put this in, but I had a conversation with Dylan McGeoch, and he does want to start, and I can't afford to drop Cattermole, so I'm going to start McGeoch as a centre mid, as a deep line playmaker, and just take it from there, because McGeoch, obviously since signing, hasn't played a game, and he wants to start. He wants a few games under his belt, so I've had to put him in. But as a deep line playmaker, he's actually got some okay stats. 16 passing there, 14 vision, so he actually can, he can ping a pass, he can play a pass. So let's jump into the game against Oxford, guys. Let's go for that 3 points. Jamie Mackey, don't appreciate. Good tackle, Cattermole. Maguire on the counter attack. All he's got to do is run. He finds Will Grigg. It's 1-0. That was a beautiful through ball there from Maguire to Grigg. And it's an excellent finish into the bottom right hand corner. 1-0. Maguire swings that ball in. Madge's at the Madge's at the back post again. Couldn't get his header on target. And it's half time, guys. It's 1-0 with Will Grigg getting on the score sheet, as you saw. And to be perfectly honest, not exactly the best of first halves. Obviously, we have been dominant on the left-hand side here. You can see 13 shots to their 0, 7 on target, 4 off target. But to be perfectly honest, we should be more than 1-0. We actually should be 1-0. We should be about 3 or 4-0 by now if we'd actually taken the chances that Madja had from the free kicks and everything. So, going on into the second half, I'm just going to let the guys know that they're expected to prove a point. So I'm going to be like, you know, we've played well so far, but there's room for improvement. Everyone seems to be okay with that. So let's jump into the second half, guys. All right, substitution time, and I'm going to bring Barley Mumber on for Dylan McGeoch, and I'm going to switch him back to a box-to-box midfielder. I'm also going to bring on Charlie Wyke for Josh Madger and switch Greg and Wyke around just to freshen up the team. Will Greg losing the ball is not what we want. Can we get a foot in, boys? Close him down, close him down. McLaughlin all the way out to Oviedo. That was a beautiful ping. Maguire swings that ball in. Charlie Wyke's at the back post. Charlie Wyke gets on the rebound. My guy. 2-0. Charlie Wyke getting 2 goals in 2 games. So I'm actually genuinely okay with that. Chris Maguire there on an 8.1 rating. He's currently man of the match. And that is full time, guys. And it's 2-0. Will Grigg and Charlie Wyke getting on the score sheet. And again, another solid performance. Dominating. Absolutely dominating. 20 shots to their 2. 10 on target. 7 off target. 1 clear cut chance. 59% possession. We've actually been really dominant. And to be perfectly honest, we're running away with this league. We're, like, let's be honest, we are starting to command and dominate League One. Like, if we quickly look at the table, we've played 6 games, we've won 6. We're 3 points clear ahead of Burton. Like, I know that doesn't mean anything right now because we've still got, like, I don't know, 40. How many games do we play? 46. So we've still got 40 games left to play. I know that doesn't mean anything, but at the same time, you've got to start wondering these things, guys. And we've got our game now, guys, against the Stoke under-23s in the Checkatrade Trophy group stage. And we don't actually have a form for them. Sick. So, team selection. Going with the same team as always. I'm going to start bringing Watmore on more because he has asked to play a bit more. You know, he feels like he's out the team. So I'm going to start bringing Watmore on a bit more and try and bring his happiness up a bit. But everything looks fine. You know, I'm happy with the way things are. McGeoch's still in the team because I think he did alright, actually, in the last game. So I'm leaving everything the way it is. Jumping into this game, guys, and let's see what we can do. Well, I wasn't commentating because I didn't think that would go anywhere. Shit. Okay. That happened. That. Yeah. Oviedo. Grigg. 2-0. In 10 minutes. Now, we've been here before. We've been here before, boys. Maguire to swing this ball in. It's Will Grigg again. Will Grigg with a header. 3-0. Wow, we are going to stomp Stoke. McLaughlin all the way out to Oviedo. That is a very good ping again. Maguire. Don't know why we're playing in our third kit, if I'm honest, but, you know, whatever. Gooch picks up the ball. McGeoch. Come on, play forward. Catmull turn. Turn Catmull. Tolian. Into Gooch. Catmull. Get it out to the right hand. Yeah, that's it. Oviedo. Into Madger. Offside. Ah, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Alright, guys. 3-0 at half-time at the Stadium of Light. I'm actually really happy with that, to be honest. 3-0 up at half-time is a really good place to be. So, team talk, passionate. Keep it going, lads. I'm going to start bringing on Watmore. So, Duncan Watmore on for... I'm going to bring off Lyndon Gooch. And we're going to leave it at that to start the send off. Maguire. What can we do? Baldwin. Get that ball in. It's Maguire with the header. Unlucky. Alright guys, I'm bringing Barley Mumba on for Dylan McGeoch. Just to shake up the midfield a bit. And basically give him some game time as well. Put that out of play? No, Josh Peters coming up. Eric Peters even, not Josh Peters. Anyway. Can we close them down? No, we can't. We're going to concede because our team just doesn't know how to defend them. Sick. Demand more. Oviedo to swing this ball in. It's cleared. I mean, it wasn't exactly a comfortable save by their keeper, let's be honest. Cross comes in. Duncan Watmore! Off the bar! Watmore off the bar. You're having a laugh. Mumba. Grigg. Back into Mumba. With a chop pass. I saw that. Let's be honest, I saw that. Oviedo, good win. Maguire. Run your line. Crosses that in. It's Watmore at the back post. Wanted more game time. Scores a goal. I'm a good manager. What can, like, come on, guys. I'm an excellent manager. What do you mean? So that's a 4-1 victory. I'm happy with that. Again, just praise the boys. That's all we could do. Good win for us. Well done, boys. So I'm genuinely happy with that. Okay then, guys, and this is the thing. Man United boss Jose Mourinho was seen at the Stadium of Light during Sunderland's convincing 4-1 Checker Trade Trophy Northern Section Group H victory over Stoke under-23s. Speculation in the media suggests that Mourinho was watching Brian Oviedo, who is believed to be keen on bringing him to the club. The Macclesfield Town manager Ian Culverhouse was also spotted in the stands, with Tyrese Campbell thought to be a focus of his attention. But moving back to Jose Mourinho, he wants Brian Oviedo. Does he? Let's go transfer. Okay. So down here on the right hand side, I'm pretty sure you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. Arsenal, Genju, Watford, Man United and Liverpool all seem to be interested in Oviedo. Even though Oviedo's value is 5.5 million, he's 28, I want to say. Yeah, Brian Oviedo's 28-year-old. So, right. Okay. And Lyndon Gooch, I've just seen this in my inbox, guys. I've had a chat with Lyndon Gooch earlier today, and it's clear that the player has something he would like to discuss with you. Gooch is believed to be considering his future at the club and whether to let his contract run its course. Discuss this issue. Lyndon Gooch, look, it's clear I'm not very happy about the situation. I've got absolutely no concerns about running my contract down and leaving on a free at the end of the season, unless something is done about it. I mean, to be honest, I'm not looking at, like, I can't afford to lose Lyndon Gooch, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to say that's fair enough. I won't be looking to sell you early, so we'll be part ways when your deal expires. I'm just going to leave it at that. We can bring in a striker. We can bring in a winger. Like, I can replace Gooch. Do you share the fears of your fans that Lyndon Gooch made a partner-free transfer at the end of his comment? I'm not going to comment on that one. Because at the end of the day, like, Gooch, I can't afford to lose Gooch, but at the same time, if he wants to go, he wants to go. But I can replace him. I can quickly replace him. I just want to let you know that Josh Madger doesn't see himself at the minute. Something's getting him down. It might be something to do with wanting a new contract. I'm more than happy to give him a new contract. So, contract, offer a new contract. Let's see what Josh Madger wants. He wants first team, 5 years, and fuck this shit. Minimum release. Get rid of the release clause. Whoa, wait, what? 51 million release clause. Reject. Yeah, I'm not having a release clause in this contract. We'll just get rid of the bonuses. I hate bonuses. I hate the bonuses. I'll also give him 8k a week, 150k loyalty bonus, and 19k for that. Suggest these terms. He still wants them. Okay, remove, exclude. Take this up to 10k. Are you okay with that? Yep, he's happy with that one. Finalise the decision and exit the talks. So that's Madge's new contract on the table. We'll see if he signs it. I hope he bloody does, because he's not pulling a real life situation. Fuck his agent. And moving into the last game of the episode, guys, and it's against Burton at the Pirelli Stadium. It's a big clash, guys. This is a big game for us, because if you look at the table in the bottom middle, we are top on goal difference with a game in hand, but Burton is second right on our tail. So this is actually a big game for us. We need to win this game. So, team selection. And I'm actually going to stick with this team. I'm sticking with the team. They're doing well. You don't change anything that's not... You literally don't change anything that's working. I mean, bringing McGeoch in was actually a sound decision, because he's actually pulling the strings in midfield. So, fitness and everything's looking okay as well. So let's just jump into this game, guys. Oviedo. Maguire should have fucking buried that. Ah, you should have buried that. Ulster, good header. Maguire, good first touch. Maguire with a long... Why are you shooting from there? Okay, they've got a throw. That's not what I want. Ozturk won the header, but he gives it straight away. McGeoch with a fantastic tackle. Will Grigg, please. Oh, unlucky. Smashes it against the post. That was a good tackle though, and a good flick forward there by McGeoch. Let's not be too hasty. And half time, guys, and it's 0-0. We're not exactly doing bits right now. Handed over to the assistant. Is that Lyndon Gooch looks to be stressed, but he's coming off anyway because he's being a dick right now. So start the setting off, bring Watmore on in his place, and we're just going to see what happens, guys. Dimitriou. That's a fantastic save by McLaughlin. What do you mean? Holy shit, that was a fantastic save. There is nothing happening in this second half, guys. I'm going to bring George Honeyman on instead of McGeoch. And I'm going to bring Charlie White on for Grigg, just to try and make something happen. To be honest, we need the 3 points from this match. Oviedo to swing this ball in. It's Watmore. We've had so many chances. We've had so many chances in this game. Why are we not putting them away? Honeyman, that's a free. He's off. He's off. McFadson's off. Bye, have a great time. Third red card of the episode. Bye, have a great time. Enjoy your early bath. Show some fucking passion, boys. Show some passion. Maguire just loses out. Baldwin into Oviedo. Could be Manchester United bound. Honeyman. Out to Tolian. Tolian gets down his line. It's Watmore. It's Catamore. It's Oviedo. Oviedo! It's off the fucking post! Oh, shit! Oh, we're gonna draw. Unless this goes in. Maguire. Madja. Maguire, do something with it. That's it. That's the full-time whistle. Oh, we should have fucking won that by a margin. I am not happy with a 0-0 draw. I'm genuinely, guys, I'm not happy with a 0-0 draw. We should have buried that game. We had so many chances in the first half, and obviously in the second as well. We should have buried that. We should have buried that. No. They're in training tomorrow. And they all reacted positively to that you know, a bit of aggression there. To be honest, I'm losing my temper with them there. I'm sorry. We should have buried Burton. We had the chances. They didn't. We should have walked away with that from like a 3 or 4-0 win, guys. Let's be honest. Alright guys, we've got our game against Fleetwood now, but that's going to have to wait until the next episode. So we're sitting top of the League One table with a game in hand, but on better goal difference than Burton. We should have won that game, I'm not going to lie, we should have definitely won that game. But what I need you guys to do is suggest some wingers, preferably a right winger, or maybe a left winger who can play a right wing, in the comment section down below. Someone, like a realistic winger though. I don't want you to just go out and say, you know, the likes of, say, Callum Hudson-Odoi or something daft like that. You know, I want you to suggest a realistic winger for me to go for, maybe a loan signing if necessary. So look at some young Premier League, you know, young Premier League wingers that I could possibly bring in on loan and get them trained up and everything like that. Maybe some Championship wingers that can bring down into League One, maybe entice them to join us. Who knows? But that's what I need you guys to do. So head down into the comment section, suggest some suggest some wingers for me to sign, and we'll have a look at them at the start of the next episode. So thank you so very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, drop a thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated. If you want new around here, hit that subscribe button and the notifications icon, so you know when I release new content or go live or release new episodes of Football Manager. Like I say, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.